Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you another DIY video. I haven't done a DIY video in a while, so I decided to do this. This is a wall art that I started like 2 months ago, so I finally finished it and I was like, okay, let me just put it out there. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. Actually, there's a clip before this, but I mistakenly deleted it when I was trying to declutter, and I feel so bad. I checked for it in my system, I couldn't find it. I was like, the show has to go on, so I just carried on. Now, the clip that I deleted, basically, what I did in that clip was I paired my skewers in threes, and then I glued them together. After gluing them together, when I've gotten enough, after gluing them together, I just prepainted them in gold. Okay, I used the gold spray paint to like color them up. When they got dried, I just packed them and kept them aside until when I was ready to do this, especially because the glue was messing up. It was messing up. Okay, so now what I'm doing now is I am just selecting the skewers that are still glued together, the ones that are still grouped, the ones that are still paired, and I'm keeping them aside because that's what I'm going to use. So the ones that didn't pair, the ones that I'm saying, I'm just going to pack them and keep them aside. So I'll use them for another DIY in future. So next are the mirrors. Now these mirrors, I kind of got them on order. I went to the market and asked for round mirrors, small round mirrors they didn't have. So I had to place an order. So I got 15 of these small mirrors for 1,500. Now next is my B6000 glue. So let's begin. Now remember the skewers are already in group of threes. I already glued them in threes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up 4 of those group of threes. Okay, so I'm going to place 2 horizontally and I'm going to place the other 2 vertically on top of the horizontal ones. Then I'm going to go on ahead to glue. So I'm kind of forming a hashtag, I'm forming a hashtag. Once again, I place 2 horizontally, then place the other 2 vertically right on top of the horizontal one. Then I use my B6000 to glue them together. Okay.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around.
Just going to keep this one aside. Just going to lift it up and keep them aside like so. Alright, and I'm going to pick another 4 and like repeat the process. I'm going to place 2 side by side horizontally, and I'm going to pick up the other 2 rather, put the glue on it and then stick it on top vertically on top of the horizontal one, still forming a hashtag.
Stars close, like we're dreaming even when we're not. You and me got a whole lot of meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. We can.
Now after doing that, I'm just going to get my super glue. You guys know that super glue had to come in. It just had to come in. So I'm going to start going all over the places where I put the B6000. I'm going to start going all over the meeting points of the skewers with the super glue to make sure it sticks even more. Now while I'm doing that, obviously, now I'm going to be placing the skewers in the middle of the previous one. What I mean is one is down already. I'm trying to form a pattern. Okay, one is done already, so the next one I'm picking, I'm going to start keep the horizontal one in the center of the previous one. So I'm going to just put it side by side on top of each other. It's not like I'm following any laid out pattern. I'm just trying to like beautify it. At some point I actually have to like change it all over until I feel like, oh, okay, I'm good with this. It's okay. All right, so while I've placed them down, I'm still going to go on ahead with super glue and go around every meeting point of the skewers to make sure they stick really, really nicely for me. Okay, but guys, I'm still going to suggest, if you can get a stronger glue, please do. I think there is one I heard of, this cement glue or tile glue for tiles. You can use it and that will work for you. Now next is my mirror, so I'm just bringing out the mirrors and I'm just placing them strategically as the spirit leads. Okay, so I'm not going to, the mirrors are in sizes. I have larger sizes and I have the smaller ones, so I just wanted everything to be included, and at the same time I'm not using all because I don't want to overkill the entire art. So I'm just going to like place them until my ancestor says okay, it's enough, it's enough, it's enough. All right, so that's it. And after doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and start gluing. All right, now to glue, I just simply applied the B6000 behind the mirrors and I placed them where I already mapped out, and surprisingly enough, they actually stuck. Okay, I just needed to put a little bit of glue and it stuck. It stuck actually. I didn't have to do anything so much. I didn't have to do so much for it to just stay glued, and it actually stayed. So that's it.
Nothing, do nothing at all. So what, so what if you're stupid?
Now, guys, this is something you can do to save yourself stress and money. You don't need these mirrors. These mirrors are heavy and they can weigh down on the art. So what you do is just get a disc like the one I'm holding now. It doesn't have to be new, at the same time it doesn't have to be old. If it's old, it'll be a little bit rough, okay, but new in the sense that it's not a disc that you actually need. Okay, I mean, they sell discs for like 150, 100 naira. You can get a disc. So what you want to do, you want to use any container that has the shape of a circle. Map out the circle on your disc and then you can cut them out the way I'm doing. So I just cut mine out and then I'm using my scissors to like shaping it up, trim the edges. Now currently the discs were actually strong, but to soften your disc, you can place it in hot water or warm water to just soften a bit. And you can start cutting it up to the sizes that you want. Obviously, it's the shape of a circle, so you cut it up to the size you want. You want small sizes, you want bigger sizes, anyone. Then you stick your glue and you place it on your art. Guys, I promise you, it will not go off and it will stick. See, unless you tell someone straight up that you use a disc for this, the person wouldn't know. I already placed the order for the mirrors. Then I got home and was like, yeah, I should have just used discs. And then I've placed my order, so I just had to use it. So these are the remaining discs that I cut up. So I'm going to keep it and I'm going to use it for something else. So that's it. So after that, I'm just going to wait for the art to dry off. Then I can take it to the wall. So guys, this is the finished piece. So I just put it to the wall. You can use a double-sided tape to like place it to the wall, or you can still use bond or glue, any glue you have, or you can even nail it, okay, and it just stays. So guys, I hope you've learned something new today. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button to join the family, and also share my video to show support, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.